to the future of spelling. My name is Sir Link-A-Lot, as I like to link a lot. Linking is a fun and easy way to remember things by trying to find a connection, a link, and it is great for spelling. In fact, great's nowhere near. It's amazing for spelling. It really is. It's out of this world. Before I start the lesson, I've got, again, 2 more. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. 2 more. She. Shout-outs. Shout-outs. 2 of them. 2 of them. Yeah, come on. We love a shout-out. The first one up is from 8-year-old Eloise for the spelling of coffee. Not many words, not many 2-syllable words end double E. It's quite rare, there aren't many of them. Coffee, toffee, but there aren't too many. So she thought, really cleverly, the 2 E's are a pair of eyes that are closing. Have a cup of go. Have a cup of go. Try that again. Get your teeth in. Have a cup of coffee. Have a cup of coffee. If your eyes are closing, to keep you awake. So the 2 E's are a pair of eyes. How good is that? Great link. Go Eloise, 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 Eloise. Genius. You got yourself a badge, a pencil, and this shout out. Great stuff. The next one up is from 7-year-old Corey. Now Corey's was for, what was it? It's gonna, hold it a second. Wrist. Wrist. A silent W at the beginning. A silent W. And he said, letter linking, which is tough word next to easy word in an expression you know or could learn very quickly. He said, the W of wrist, the W of watch. Wrist watch. Wrist watch. The W of wrist, W of watch. How good is that? Very good. Cause. Go cause. Go cause. You're not a lost cause, cause. Oh, stop it. Excellent work. 2 tremendous shout-outs. Keep them coming, because I love a shout-out. A shout-out. Now, today's lesson, lesson number 75, keep on going, is one-offs. Levels 1 and 2. One-offs, where you can't really put these into certain categories. They just, the way looking at the letters and breaking it down, they're on their own. They're really good. They're great one-offs, of course. Really, really useful. We're going to start off with the expression a lot. A lot. It's 2 words, not 1 word. All right, stop that. It's like a little, a lot. All right, 2 words. You can allot something. You give somebody sort of divide something up and give them some. I'll allot it to you and to you. That's double lot. It's a totally different word. A lot, like a little, is 2 words, not 1 word. I see that all the time. Stop it. Over. To my link. The expression a lot. There is a lot of space between these 2 words. Not a little, but a lot. Two links for the price of 1. 2 of them. A little, it's got 2 words. Therefore, a lot has 2 words. Then there's a lot of space between the 2 words. A lot of space, the expression. There you go. Come on. We love it. Is it in? You know it is. Talking of 2, the next one up is... Two. That's not the number. Here's the number. And the other 2 is 2, 2 and 2. A triple homophone. Oh, not many of those. A triple homophone. So let's get rid of the other 2. And we're left with T double O. As in too many things. That's too hard. It's too difficult. It's too easy. 2. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I mean, what do you do? I mean, what do you know? Really, what do you do? I mean, what do you do? This is what you do. 2, meaning also, for example, me too, or excessive, for example, too much. There are 2 O's in this word. So, just remember that there are too many O's. Too many O's? Therefore, there's more than one O in the word too for this one. Too many O's. It's a one-off link. But let's get the number 2 back. What should we do with that one? Warning. Poo, bum, warning, alerts, very childish. The children will love it. The parents will think, the teachers will think, really? Really, Salinkalot? Really? Do you have to be so childish? Oh, absolutely. I love being childish. The number 2. The letter T looks like a toilet. The letter W looks like a bottom. And the next one, I'll leave to your imagination, because the O looks like a poo. And number 2 rhymes with poo. So Linkalot, you are so childish. I'm not sorry about that at all. Nowhere near sorry. It's just not happening. I love that one. I'm so childish. Yeah. But the children love it. That's what it's all about. Know the audience. So the last 2, T-O. What's the deal there? What do you do with that one? I mean, what do you do? What do you do? This is what you do. I put it into a group of words. We've all got the same 2-letter words with 1 O at the end. So we've got, put the 2 down there. We've got do, go, no, so, and to. You know, go could be G-O-W, like row. 2, 2 and 2 all over the shop there. So, I mean, come on. What's the deal? What do you do? Over to the link. Do, go, no, so, and to. So, do we go to school at the weekends? No. Hooray! Yippee! It's the weekend. Talking of small groups of words, the next one up is he, along with me, to go with she and we. They are pronouns, what we can all be called. We, she, me, and he. They should all be double E. Oh, why are they double E? I mean, come on. Why aren't you double E? Come on. Oh, what's going on there? Oh. So you've got to think of a link for these 4 words that it's got to be 1 E. This was a one-off link, really. 1 E, not 2 E's. I mean, what's the deal? What have you done there, something like? What have you done? This is what I've done. He, me, she, and we. All the words sound like they've got 2 E's. Like see. But no! They've got 1, which they all share. He. Me. She. And we. Is it in? You know it is. The next one up is know. To know something. To know. Do you know it? Is it in? You know it is. Canal. I mean, surely that's canal, isn't it? It used to be called k. They used to say the k, like knee, to knit, knitting, a night, like Salinka lots of night. K. We used to say the k, but we found it a problem, I think, so we just thought, we're not going to, we'll keep it, but we're not going to say the letter. Oh, canal. Really, that's such a hard word to spell. A really hard word. But not anymore. No. There is a K at the start and a W at the end. Did you know that a V in a mirror on the floor can make a K, and in a mirror on the wall it can make a W? No, I didn't. But now I know. It's a one-off link. The K and the W. Mirror, the V, plus words inside words. The word no, N-O, and then now. Now I know. No, not before, but now I know. Now I know. 2 techniques. The next one up is loose and lose. Loose and lose. Not quite homophone, but very close. You pronounce them slightly differently. You like to say the second one is like a Z, lose. But then loose. Loose and lose. Oh, this one, losing. I see losing misspelled so often. L-O-O-S-I-N-G as opposed to L-O-S-I-N-G. Loose and lose. Again, it's a one-off. Over to my link. Loose and lose. If one of the O's in loose becomes loose, you lose an O and you lose. I love that one. Great animation on my animators. They're fantastic. They're so good. The next one is none. Not as in a holy person, none. As in not one, none. That's known, isn't it? Known? Come on, like bone or cone. It's got to be known, isn't it? None. None. Spelling. Spelling. You. Spelling. You. Over to my name. None. None is short for not one. If you take up the word two, that sounds like the number 2, you are left with none, not one. Hey, Sir Linkalot, what happens if you can't spell the number 1? That's a great question. The number 1. The O is an I, the N is a nose, and the E is a winking eye. When you wink, you need to close one eye. It's all building blocks. None, but if you can't spell 1, you do a link for that first, and you keep going down to the level you're happy at. Linking. We love linking. Is it in? You know it is. So that ends today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed the show. One-offs. There's always room in life for a one-off. We love one-offs. So if you've got any good links, let me know, will you? Come on. Get yourself a shout out with a pencil and one of these badges. The word interest. A lot of children drop the first E. I-N-T-R-E-S-T. They forget that first E. The 2 E's are a pair of eyes. They get bigger and bigger and bigger. When you show an interest in something, they get bigger and bigger and bigger until they explode. Oh, you can see a pair of exploding eyes on the app. It says I-N-T-E. Is it in? You know it is. Are the eyes out? You know they are. Then there's an elf in 12th. At the 12th hour, an elf appeared to help the shoemaker. A lovely story, that. Love that story. And then, of course, we got the man himself. The name of the app is Sir Linkalot. Is it in? You know it is.